Hi, I'm Kenneth WAJDA, and welcome to another one of my photography talks. Today I want to talk about gear. Specifically, if you want to really go out with a camera that is considered one of the smallest 35mm point and shoots ever made, but it still gives you some control. Have you seen the Rollei 35s? This is a 35 LED, where they added LED diodes inside the camera. I think that was redundant. They added the LEDs inside the viewfinder so that you could check exposure. But this one is actually less in demand because of that. The Rollei 35 is the desirable body, and the ones that are made in Germany, this one says right on it, Rollei made in Singapore. And these go for less money. And then the ones that are LED, those were certainly not as valuable to collectors or for people using them nowadays. They don't like the LED as much. I bought this at a kind of a retro store in Boulder for $45. And it's got a bulb setting, shutter speeds from 30th to 500ths of a second. And you have to pull the lens out and turn it to lock it into place. So it kind of collapses so that you can shoot it, and then it's got a little button to release it and put it back inside. So you can put it in your pocket. So it's got a shutter speed, it's got an aperture dial. Where is that aperture dial? Once you open it up, you can see the aperture dial. It's an f3.5 lens, 3.5 to 22. But the problem with these cameras, as much as I like the viewfinder, as much as I like the look of them and the build quality, they're guess focused. There's no rangefinder in these. So you have to kind of guess, okay, I'm about 8 feet away, I'm about 20 feet away, or if I'm shooting at f11, maybe I can use zone focusing and keep things in focus and not have to keep checking focus, because you can focus on 12 feet and it'll stay in focus, everything from about 8 feet to infinity if you're at an f11 with this kind of a camera. So these are kind of cool. They're bizarre with a bottom mount flash, so your flash sits under here if you put a flash on. And they're left wind, they actually load the film right to left. They're an odd little pocketable camera. There's a whole lot of them out there that are beat to hell. I watch and see these all the time, and the corners are all dented up, and they must have made these with really thin metal, even though it's a good build quality, really thin metal, and they don't take hits well. Because I've seen a lot of these that have dents in them, corners crushed, big marks and dings all over them, and they look pretty bad. And it's because, I guess, they're not taking, that hit to the doorway so well as some of those Nikon F2s. But if you find one like that, you might get it for extra cheap because of that, and it still may work perfectly. But the Rollei 35 is a cool little odd series. And the 35, the 35S are kind of more of the desirable ones. The LED, not so much. So you can sometimes pick these up for a song like I did. So that's today's photography talk. Have you used a Rollei? If you have, put it in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think of those. And thanks so much for watching. Hit the subscribe button if you're enjoying these, and I'll bring you some more. Thanks for watching.